Yo, what's up? I'm KallaTheYapper and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the whole Hoyoverse monetized skin drama that's been happening since last month till now. And I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions about it. So here are the questions for my video and other stuff, additional things I'll be talking about as well. So here are some of the questions. Why are people upset about Vivian's summer outfit and Genshin's Wonderland UGC skins? Are monetary skins inherently a bad thing? Is what Hoyoverse has done with their skins any different from other live service and non-live service games? Then I will have a bonus round. And finally, I will have criticisms for monetized skins. Now, let us begin the video. The answer to this question is really simple. It's because people think that Hoyo is using hardcore FOMO tactics to force free-to-play players to spend money so that they don't miss out on these skins. And also because there are a great portion of people that see Hoyo as the devil for literally doing anything at this point. Meanwhile, allowing their new god, aka Coral Games, to get away with using the same FOMO tactics as we've seen over the last couple months with niche team archetypes, character required teams, spending events, and so on. Now, on to the next question. The answer to this question is no, they are not. Especially when you consider the fact that some games out there have skins that can be obtained via in-game currency, that can be obtained by simply playing the game regularly or just outright being able to buy it. Let's take a look at both Zenless and Genshin, shall we? For Zenless, we have Vivian's Summer Skin, and it's obtainable by using 180 pulls on any of the limited banners in versions 2.3 and version 2.4. Now, for those who believe that this to be predatory for free-to-plays, they'll argue that no free-to-play player will want to waste their saved-up limited pulls to get Vivian's Summer Skin because Lucia and Yahara, how you pronounce her name, are on the first and second phase of version 2.3, and that no one wants them because their character designs are quote-unquote lazy, or that Lucia and Yahara are no-named characters who appear out of nowhere and are given the 5-star rarity status instead of monotone. Here's my counter argument. Monotone, his mindscapes, and his signature weapon exist. Are you telling me that a good chunk of players wouldn't want to use their saved up limited pulls to obtain a new male character, his mindscapes, and his weapon, especially when certain players and just players in general have been waiting / asking for a new cool male character, which will naturally result in said free-to-play players who either have or don't have Vivian on their account to get her summer skin for free. Before someone even tries to ask, yes, Zenless gives out a max of 100 pulls per patch by simply playing the game. So free-to-play players are covered on that front. Even more so considering the fact that Vivian's summer skin or pull event will last 2 months worth of time, which is long enough to obtain 200 pulls over 2 version updates. On top of that, the 2 new characters coming in version 2.4 are worth the pulls as well. We are getting a new 5-star male character who is a robot lion martial artist and a quirky phone dialing ring / hoop swinging lolly who is said to have some amazing team buffs, which players of all spending and non-spending types will pull for to again end up with Vivian Summerskin on their accounts, whether they have Vivian or not. By the way, Vivian was a character a lot of people didn't want when she released because of her personality and her fangirl behavior towards Phaethon. She's having a rerun right now in version 2.3, so for the people who skipped her and now want her because of her summer skin, you better pull for her now or wait till her next rerun. Now, let's move on to my Genshin example. Now, for Genshin Impact, we have the new game mode, aka the Wonderland UGC, that has been implemented into the game, and its main core gameplay is players creating their own content for their own personal entertainment. However, people have decided to focus on the skins instead of the actual Wonderland UGC itself. The reason why is because of the simple fact that the themed 5-star skins are tied to a limited gacha banner whose limited currency, not standard currency by the way, can be obtained only by spending money on the Wonderland UGC Battle Pass. People having crash outs over this are complaining about something that is, in my opinion, not worthwhile. Especially when said skins don't have a grand impact on your account, unlike limited characters and weapons. I'd understand if the mechanics for how to create your own fun in the Wonderland UGC was only obtainable via spending money on in-game currency for a limited banner that contained the mechanics needed to actually experiment with the Wonderland UGC. But we all know that that's not the case. Not getting my hands on limited skins in the Wonderland UGC will not hinder, or not my hands, but rather your hands, you as the player, you not getting those limited skins in the Wonderland will not hinder your gameplay nor overall experience with it. Especially knowing that more skins that aren't limited to the limited themed banner will come in the future updates of the Wonderland, because not every limited skin or a limited outfit looks cool to everyone, and sometimes the 4-star, my bad, skins look cooler. On top of that, the fact that they'll add more skins to increase players' number of choices for customization. Most of those skins will be added or already on the standard banner, which you can obtain the necessary currency just by playing in the Wonderland UGC. Like, for example, completing quests in the Wonderland UGC, which they stated in the 6.1 livestream. Now, on to the next question. The answer to this question is both. It's a no because of the fact that monetized skins for characters and custom characters aren't a new concept. And it's a yes because of the simple fact that the skins are tied to a gacha system, which is inherently predatory by design. As of right now, it was never stated that the mannequin skin banners will have a 50-50 on them, nor did any of the VAs hosting the 6.1 livestream ever mention there being any drop rates on said limited banners between 4 and 5-star mannequin skins. There are plenty of games that have in-game currency that you can either grind for or spend actual money on to obtain skins for your playable characters. Here are some examples. Helldivers has super credits. Fortnite has V-Bucks. Wuthering Waves has Astrite. Assassin's Creed has whatever they call their current in-game currency as of late. And finally, Ananta with their in-game currency, whatever that might be. Now, for some non-live service games that have skins you have to pay for, but don't require you to grind in-game currency in order to obtain said skins, those being Gravity Rush 1, 2, plus the remastered version, Tales of Berseria, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Monetized skins aren't a new thing, but for some weird reason, niggas want to act like it's a new concept because Genshin or just Hoyoverse in general has this. That's how you know that some of these CCs or gacha players haven't played anything outside of gacha, or that they've stopped playing non-gachas or other live service games entirely. Now, let us move on to the bonus round. So, as of me finishing the script for my video, the drama surrounding Cyrene is happening right now. But I'm going to focus only on the people being upset about Cyrene's weapon skin, since my video is focused on monetization for skins in these Hoyoverse games right now. Let's begin. Cyrene's weapon Cosmetic is connected to, no real surprise, a spending event. Again, this is similar to the situation with Zenless Vivian Summer Skin. Cyrene's weapon skin doesn't provide a necessity for her personal gameplay, buffs to her kit, and or debuff towards enemy targets. It's a cosmetic for appearances only. But here we go again with people making YouTube shorts and blowing the situation out of proportion and making free-to-play players believe that they need her weapon skin to complete, I say with air quotes, Cyrene, when in reality, they don't. It's just so dumb to crash out about this when most of y'all aren't planning to get that weapon skin in the first place, especially not free-to-play players. Now, it's time for me to give some critiques for these monetized skins. Please allow me to be a bit more charitable for those complaining about the monetization for skins that Hoyoverse has recently done. I'll be only mentioning Genshin in this section because the monetized skins for the Wonderland UGC are worth criticizing in comparison to HSR and Zenless, since those skins are only cosmetics that are set in stone in comparison to the UGC, where you have the ability to customize your mannequin. For instance, the price tags on the limited currency needed to pull for the limited themed banner skins that don't have a 50/50 on them are simply too overpriced. The highest price for the limited UGC currency is $134, which is higher than the price for playable characters' paid skins, which is $30 at max. Customization is also locked behind a paywall from what I can gather, which also isn't a good thing when there are other live service and non-live service games that allow for free customization. Like, for instance, Tales of Berseria. That game allows for players to customize the pre-existing characters from changing their hair styles, clothing, and even removing certain parts of their default outfits so you can get a better view of the entire character. I will say this as well. I do believe that the new Wonderland UGC should have just been an expansion on the Serena Teapot. Also, the crafting of outfits should have been exactly like how the teapot crafting is. For the teapot crafting, all the materials and obtaining the blueprints needed for furnishings is in the open world via quests, increasing your reputation level, high rarity chests, and so on. This is what they should have done for the items for the customization of your mannequin. This way, players, regardless of whether or not they are free-to-plays, low spenders, whales, and so on, can obtain the material needed to craft all the skins, even the 4-star skins on the banner. Or rather, the 5-star skins on the banner. The limited mannequin skins should have been added to the in-game shop and have the same price ranges as the limited skins for both of the playable 5 and 4-star characters. Another thing worth mentioning is apparently when you pull on either the male or female mannequin banner for the limited outfit, people have been claiming in the comment section of videos about the Wonderland UGC that you could end up pulling the wrong skin for the mannequin that you didn't select as your mannequin. I'm not sure how true this is, seeing as I play Genshin on the PS4 and not the 5, because I don't have access to it on the PS4, as you all should know that. Someone can properly inform me either in the comment section or in my YouTube community Discord server showing me a video of this very thing happening. Please and thank you. One final thing I will say as a valid critique for monetized skins, especially for gacha games, is that there isn't an excuse for why they don't just give out a character weapon / skin for free when they are already making money on monthly from their characters and limited weapon banners. Giving out free skins won't hurt their money in the slightest. Now, on to the conclusion of the video. For starters, I still stand on my position that monetized skins aren't something new that is exclusive to Hoyoverse alone. Zenless having Vivian's summer skin be attainable via 180 pulls isn't predatory at all, since again, 180 pulls can be obtained by simply playing the game. There are so many ways to get polychrome needed to get her summer skin. Just look at all those events happening right now in the game. If you don't want Lucio or Yahidra, then pull from Monato, copies of his Mindscape and his weapon. If you aren't planning to get Vivian right now or at all, then her skin isn't something you wanted to begin with. I have Vivian, and I will more than likely get her skin before version 2.4 reaches its end. I do agree with the idea that Vivian's summer skin should be available for purchase now instead of waiting until summer of next year to buy it. But I'm someone who has Vivian, and if I somehow don't get it before version 2.4 ends, I will have the patience to wait to purchase it next summer since I'm not manipulated by FOMO. Also, time flies when you are just living life, so it'll be next summer before you know it. Cyrene's weapon skin isn't that big of a deal to even worry about because realistically, most players aren't spending money just to have the Trailblazer appear on one of the fragments of glass or ice in Cyrene's ultimate, which isn't even noticeable. I didn't even notice the Trailblazer even when people made comparison videos showing the difference between having and not having the weapon skin. Genshin's Wonderland UGC is fine, but again, it should have been an expansion on the already existing Serena Teapot. The material for 4-star outfits and 5-star outfits, their blueprints and basic customization for the mannequin of players choosing should be obtainable via the Genshin open world, similar to the Teapot. Also, the prices for the limited currency needed to pull for the limited themed Wonderland skins needs to be reduced by a lot. I should have said this earlier as well, but the limited currency should be obtainable in either the Wonderland or in the open world and not just through spending money. Now that I've said all that I need to say on this topic, tell me y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, sub, turn on the notification bell for whenever I post a video or stream. Join the YouTube community Discord if you want, and I'll see y'all later. Oh, I guess I'll say this as well. What else I want to say? If anyone wants to react to this video, you can. Fully down for it. And yeah, that's about it. This is KallaTheYapper signing out. Peace. Finally, I can get this video posted. Oh, man.